Reed Trimble, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Johnson, surprised to not get the strike, and here's a challenge. Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside. Changeup. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss. One out in the top of the first.
Four-seam fastball. High outside. Four-seam fastball. High outside. Changeup. Low outside.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Changeup. Low outside.
That just missed. That was a well-executed two-strike changeup, but she just couldn't get the call. Fouls it back with two strikes.
Curveball. Low inside.
Ground ball, right side, Pacheco. That's out number two. Two away here, nobody on. Behiva Aloy, getting ready to hit.
Curveball. Low inside.
The 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. What a take with two strikes. Two outs, base is empty. Swings and misses at the fastball up in the zone for the K. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Next up for the Seawolves, Jackie Johnson. A big part of the game yesterday afternoon, knocked in 6 runs.
Find the ball, find the ball.
One on now with one away.
Yeah, that ball was hit hard.
The Bay Sox at the plate here in the second inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Adam Retzbach.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike.
That's a ball.
Changeup. Low inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Sinker. Low outside.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
And he hits a ground ball to the right side. There's one down.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
No score here in the second inning.
Outside.
Fastball on the corner at the knees, and that's a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Grounds this one to short. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So 2 out. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Thomas Sosa. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Close
No,
one,
that's a
but
ball.
doesn't get the call. Johnson thought that was a strike, so here's a challenge. Just caught the zone by a hair, and the call is overturned. Still one challenge left for him. 2 outs, bases empty.
Low outside.
Got it. And a nice frame on the mound. She sets him down 1-2-3. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. We're all tied, 0-0. Here we go in the top of the third, scoreless ball game. Digging in for the Bay Sox is Douglas Hodo.
Douglas Hodo.
Out to center. And there's one down.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
This pitch popped up. Santana
you got
under
it.
it. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Bases are
Maverick
empty with 2 away.
Handley.
Maverick
Middle
Handley
outside.
digs in now. That's
Strike
in there
one.
for strike 1.
Change
Top of the third, no
low
score.
inside. Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Got him looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Digging in for the
Now batting,
Seawolves,
the
Jackie
designated
Johnson.
hitter.
Hey,
Nobody out
Jackie
and a runner at first.
Johnson.
Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. That one ripped into
Round
right
it,
center.
round it.
And it one-hops the wall. Coming to the plate. Runner scores
Come
and
on,
they
you're
take
down,
the lead.
You're down.
Safe!
Oh, you were all over that.
And
That
she's
was a sweep
clearly
there.
locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Top of the 4th
Leading
inning with the
off
Bay
for
Sox at the
Chesapeake,
dish.
the center
Reed
fielder,
Trimble
Reed
now at the plate.
Trimble.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Sinker.
He's swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Changeup. Low outside.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The windup and the pitch. Close, doesn't get the call. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. You know, I thought that was a strike, and yep, here's a challenge. And that one did find the zone. Not only do they get a big reversal, but they keep their
The
remaining
batter,
challenge.
number 15,
Four-seam fastball.
designated
Low
hitter,
outside.
Frederick Ben Cosme.
Love how she's attacking the zone,
Four-seam
throwing a
fastball.
ton of strikes.
High inside.
These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. The
Four-seam
Bay
fastball.
Sox held
Low
hitless so
outside.
far in the game. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2.
Fastball. High outside.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away now. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but
Now
tough to
batting,
get good
the
contact on it,
shortstop,
even if it had been.
Aloy.
Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Bihiva
inside.
Aloy.
Curveball. Low inside. Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ground ball to short. Graham. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the end. We're in the top half
Leading
of the
off
fifth.
for
Stepping to the plate for
the
Chesapeake,
first
Adam
baseman, number
Retzbach.
19, Adam Retzbach.
Late with the swing there.
Changeup. Low outside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Curveball. Low inside.
Here's a high chopper. And plenty of time to first.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Slider.
Peyton
Middle inside.
Eels.
And she'll challenge from the mound. Thought that was a strike. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Sinker. Middle inside.
And here's the 0-2. Set down on strikes. First 2 batters
batting,
retired
the
in the
left
top of the
fielder,
5th.
Thomas
Didn't seem like that one
Sosa.
found the zone. Here's the challenge. And that was about as close as it gets, but it was a ball after all.
Sinker.
Still 2 challenges
Low
left
inside.
for him. Now the 1-2 pitch. The
Changeup.
Bay Sox
Low
down by a
inside.
pair. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Picks up the
Now
7th
batting,
strikeout of the
left
ball
fielder,
game.
Thomas Sosa.
Here's the left fielder, Thomas Sosa. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time.
Four-seam fastball.
Might have a more
High
aggressive
inside.
approach this plate appearance. And that's a little bit high. Johnson will challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. And it just shaved the zone. Still 1 challenge left for him.
Changeup. Low inside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Tapped back to the mound. There with plenty of time, inning over. So 5 perfect innings in the books.
For
The left-hander
Chesapeake,
on now,
number
Andrew
94,
Magno. This game
Andrew
is still pretty tight, so he
Magno.
has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches.
There you go. Find
Runner
it.
aboard on
Find
the
it.
leadoff single.
Yeah. Great job right there. You squared up that ball.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Seawolves,
and they make a change
number
to start the 6th.
57,
The new pitcher, Bailey
Bailey
Horn. Excellent at keeping the ball in the park this year.
Leading off for the Seawolves, the designated hitter, Jackie Johnson.
Come
Wallops
on,
this
extra
one
bases,
out towards
extra bases.
right center. Should be extra bases. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping. She's headed to third.
You're
the
down.
relay throw.
You're down.
Not in time. She's safe.
Kid, way to hit the base.
Having a really nice game here. That's her second extra base hit. She was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. Man on at first.
Now batting, the
Jackie
designated
Johnson.
hitter,
4 for 4
Jackie
with 2 triples
Johnson.
and 2 singles.
You got it. Round it.
Should be extra bases here. Lead runners around second. Coming around third. Scores on that one. Picks herself up an RBI. When you go gap to gap like that, you're setting yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there. Two away and
Now
a runner
batting,
at first.
the first
And now the
baseman,
first
Adam
baseman, Adam Retzbach.
Retzbach.
Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. And it one-hops the wall. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. Picks himself up an RBI.
Now
This
batting,
next at bat
third
looms
baseman,
very
Peyton
large.
Eels.
Here's the third baseman, Peyton Eels. Ground ball to second base. Dives, but it's off the glove. But left without a throw. And they can't get the out.
Now batting, left fielder Thomas.
Runners on the corners
Sosa.
and 2 out. Now the left fielder, Thomas Sosa. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side, Santana. Steps on the bag, ball game. Johnson with a solid enough performance on the mound and put on a hitting clinic. Quite the game for the two-way player. There's really nothing like a two-way player who can perform well on both sides of the ball. Loved the way she was hitting in this one, and her pitching was a nice bonus for her.